Hello, this is Dr. Sutton. I wish I could be there, I really do. And trust me when I say that I'm excited about seeing you all in a couple weeks. But I know this is a big day, you all are getting excited. This is almost that time for MCAT. And you're trying to figure out what's the best MCAT course. Well, let me just say this. The best MCAT course is the course that you study in. I don't care what class you take, what course you take. It's so important that the first thing is that you put the time, you put the effort in. If you do that, you're going to be successful. With that said, let me tell you a little bit about MDI and kind of how we got started. MDI started in 2008. When I graduated from medical school, a lot of my colleagues went on to do these wonderful things such as cardiovascular surgery. And when I graduated, I actually thought about what I would go into. And what came to me was that there were a lot of students out there struggling to get into medical. And so I decided to start a course that could help those students get into medical school. We weren't really thinking about prepping for the exams or anything like that, but just kind of help students get into medical school. From that evolved the MDI Prep course. We started with one student in 2008, and last year we had a number of students to get into medical, dental, and pharmacy school. So, how are we different from any other prep course? Well, I think one of the things that kind of makes us a little different is that we work with the student in every aspect of their application. Not just the exam, not just the MCAT. We also work with you on your personal statement, your application, and then your mock interviews, actually when you get those interviews. You know, our thing is this, is that we don't need to be the largest company in the world, but we want to be the most effective. And what that means is that if we have 2 students that get into medical school, and we only have 4 students get into dental school, because we believe that our value is not in numbers, but in the quality of students that actually get in. So we're happy with 8 students that got in out of 8 versus 8 that got in out of 80. With that said, what we'd like to do is kind of tell you a little bit more about MDI. We've brought some wonderful people with us today. And with us today is Yasmin. She's a 4th year medical student at UT Houston. She's also one of our instructors. I've been knowing Yasmin for, I guess, over 4 years. Also, you have Caitlin, who is our coordinator. She'll be the one that if you have any direct questions, she'll be able to answer those questions about MDI Prep course. In addition, we have 2 former students, one who is currently at UT Houston and is the 1st year medical student, that's Preston Johnson, and then Barrett O'Donnell, who is also one of our instructors and will soon be starting medical school in 2014. Any of these wonderful people can tell you about MDI. The other thing about MDI is our class sizes. Typically, our class sizes don't exceed 10 students. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have multiple classes, but typically our class sizes don't exceed 10 students. In addition to that, in September, we started this program, which was pretty unique, in that each student who enrolls in our program will be given a free iPad, an iPad to go along with the course. Now, there's no additional cost in the tuition or anything like that. So your tuition will cover that.